and welcome to another edition of Brainstem Tech News. I am Russell Rosenkranz. In this episode, we talk about why it's important to be careful you are not giving away your privacy during the holiday season this year. This time, you may be considered just how much your family would appreciate a cool new gadget, the latest smartwatch for dad, a smart speaker for mom's kitchen, or an amazingly interactive talking doll for your niece. Just make sure the doll is not named Megan. But what if you knew that these handy devices could record your conversations, expose you to malicious hacking, or even create risks for your children's online and physical safety? You might think twice about it then, right? Good. You should be aware that there's a very real danger that comes from the rise in surveillance devices that are permeating our home and invading our personal privacy. Many of us are unknowingly contributing to the world of surveillance capitalism, making our homes, cars, and lives part of a vast machine that vacuums up personal privacy in exchange for the promise of convenience and quick ease of access to what we desire. Let's give some thought to whether the trade-off of our privacy for the use of the latest in home tech is worth it. The term surveillance capitalism was coined by the academic researcher Shoshana Zuboff to explain the market-driven process in which the commodity for sale is people's personal and private data. The capture and production of this data relies on mass surveillance of what we do online and in our homes. It's the dominant force behind the success of many Silicon Valley tech companies, and increasingly, a daily invasion into our own personal space by surveillance activity going on in our homes that we may not be aware of. The huge trove of data necessary to feed this new market for your personal information needs to be collected from somewhere, traditionally from browser histories, shopping habits, and interactions all over the internet. Now, though, the collection of data is from in-home internet-connected devices such as smart hubs, fridges, drones, cameras, and other items we place in our homes. We often do not have full control over the data they collect or produce, and where it goes, and who is using it for purposes we do not know. It should be no surprise that global corporations like Amazon, Google, and Facebook are driving this trend with an impressive range of privacy-invading tech toys available for purchase around the world. Each has a variation on the smart home devices that promise to research for recipes, control music systems, or tell you the weather, or allow you to interact with an impressive display of augmented reality. These devices utilize internet connections to send your data back to central servers, purportedly to allow them to cross-reference information, receive updates, or learn to be more intuitive and reactive to your requests and fulfill your needs you don't even know that you had for helpful cybernetic interactions. The amount of data that's recorded and transferred is staggering, with stories of devices sending private information to colleagues, or the always-on recording ability being used to provide possible evidence of wrongdoing to police or give politicians you may not agree with insights into your private behavior. The Amazon's Ring doorbells allow owners to link their front door to integrated security systems, record and view video footage from anywhere via a mobile app. In turn, this has been an opportunity for U.S. law enforcement, which earlier this year went into partnership with Amazon to give unprecedented and unrestrained access to video footage. There's also been reports of Ring owners being hacked by would-be thieves using the devices to check if homeowners are really present before breaking in. The threat from this collective technology monster also comes in the form of children's toys, which are often now more connected and contain advanced technologies way beyond the old-fashioned, simple, unconnected stuffed animals, dolls, little houses, miniature railroads, and car racing tracks of past generations. The latest toys are networked and contain cameras, microphones, and other sensors to observe their environments. And anything that connects to the internet can now be hacked or controlled or used for surveillance without a family's knowledge. In 2017, a relatively benign-looking children's doll named My Friend Kayla was labeled an illegal espionage device by German authorities, who issued warnings asking parents to disable it. The doll recorded conversations with children and uploaded these to internet-connected servers, translated them to text, and were shown to be easily hacked for remote access. This becomes especially creepy when you learn that if a child asked the doll, "Can you keep a secret?" the doll would reply, "I promise not to tell anyone. It's just between you and me." The recorded and transmitted secrets are then accessible to unknown actors on the internet. The most important first step to be informed and aware of the risks is to realize that any device that can connect to the internet is an immediate potential invasion of your family's privacy. If possible, devices' internet access should be controlled, limited, or shut off. Devices that require external network connections to the internet or that utilize Bluetooth to connect to other devices, all of these are risky and potentially can have their data intercepted, recorded, and manipulated or misused. It's important to know the capabilities and consequences of your families interacting with the latest tech toys. What access will you be giving up to use the device's functionality? What risks exist for potential violations of your privacy? Does the manufacturer treat you as the owner of your data or merely a source of information for a market for your data? The Mozilla Foundation publishes an annual list of those devices that fail privacy testing. This is an excellent source for parents to learn more about the potential dangers. The danger is an unregulated and hidden data acquisition and sharing industry which exploits our trust and ignorance to profit from data about our personal